Let's go.
Action. I wasn't sure if it was going.
It's going. I've put it a bit higher, so we'll have a bit more time, hopefully, before it drops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talk quick.
Right, okay, so this morning we're going to talk about...
persistence, patience and perspiration. Ooh. And
We are indeed.
Mm.
I tell you what, I posted this onto Facebook this morning as a picture, do you know, like your little kind of meme type pictures. And
why are they called memes?
I don't know. But while I was posting it, it did make me think about it a little bit more in detail, and I thought, well, do you know what, I'm going to give a little bit more away on this. And it's not giving more away I can't speak. But it's more about just opening up exactly what each section of that means. So what does the patience side mean? What does the persistence mean? And what does perspiration mean? I can't speak this morning.
You're just making up new words, that's what it is. Not that you can't speak.
Yeah.
You're just making up your own.
Do you know what it is? 2 bottles of red wine last night on a school night. Does not help.
We didn't.
Does not help.
We didn't.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. Carry on anyway.
Anyway, so what does patience mean?
I suppose it depends in what context. I suppose in the kind of business world, it's like, don't expect things to happen overnight.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just like turn up one day and expect everything to fall at your feet.
Yeah. Have you seen Sarah's new makeup, by the way? Went shopping to Mac last night. Look at that, beautiful.
Thanks.
Patience. You've got to have patience in everything. Do you know what?
I'm just laughing at you.
Why?
It's like Sarah's new makeup.
But you've got to have patience, no matter what it is. You've got to have patience in relationships. You've got to have patience in your business. You've got to have patience when you're working on plans. Everything takes patience, and I think that it's something. Well, I know it's something that every single person struggles with. Me especially. You know, it's a big problem for me. Patience is I want things done and I want it immediate, and it causes massive amounts of frustration when you know that you just want it. So patience is something that we've got to really kind of buckle down and work on every level. So patience is really, really important. Persistence, do you know, you've got to be persistent in everything that you want. Do you know, if you're in a relationship, you've got to persistently try to do things what's different. You know, you've got to persistently push. If you're trying to get in a relationship, you've got to be persistently asking him on a date. You know, if you're wanting to get the business for your business, you've got to be persistently pushing and chasing and following up. You know, the post that I put on this morning talks about that 80% of actual sales business is done between the 5th and the 12th follow-up. So that's being really, really persistent in following up with people. So persistent is massive.
I imagine most people give up on the 3rd.
Most people don't even get to the 3rd. Most people don't even get to the 3rd.
It'd be interesting to find out.
Well, I can tell you straight away. People will do 1 follow-up, 2 at a push, and they stop there.
Yeah.
They stop there. The odd person goes to 3. Very, very few people will go beyond that. Well, we know that, don't we? You know, 80% of the business is occurring on the 5th to the 12th. So that kind of tells you the facts there. So you've got to be persistent. It makes such a massive difference. The final one, which is perspiration, sweating. You've got to sweat.
Sweaty.
No, hustle, grind, whatever you want to call it. You know, you've got to be out there. You've got to be obsessed. You've got to be a complete and utter nut. You've got to be a freak. You've got to be believe. You know what I mean? You've got to live, eat, sleep, breathe. Your life, what you're wanting to do, is your life, isn't it? Do you know, this is the thing that you want to do for the rest of your life. Why would you not get obsessed with it? Why would you not work your hardest to bring the lifestyle that you want? And one of the things we talked about before is most people work for the weekends. And they work all week, graft all week, so they can sit down at the weekend and take the time out. How mental is that if you actually just stop and think about that for a minute? Why on earth would you do that? Why would you work all week just to take the weekend off? No, why would you not work to get to the lifestyle that you want? Do you know, is it the income level? Is it the holidays? Is it the house? Is it the car? Is it the lifestyle? Is it, you know, why not work for that? Why not work for your goal? That makes a lot more sense. But you've got to work. You've got to sweat. is what it's saying. You've got to work hard and hard and hard. You've got to work harder than anybody else.
Yep. Excellent.
Excellent! Anything else you want to say? What?
He was trying to force himself to yawn then, it was quite funny. Oh, he's got it, he's got it.
And it's there.
He's got a yawn.
Yeah.
Well done. Great
Yawn
yawn.
it out, sunshine. Yawn it out with your Paddington Bear trousers. I wish I could turn the camera around and show you. It's too cool for school. Anyway, so, come on. Final thought?
So, final thought. I think
Because we're sloping.
persistence, patience and perspiration. Do it and apply it to everything that you do. I think I'm going to draw on the patience
Okay.
today,
Yep.
because I know I am very impatient. I want everyone to do everything now. Do it now. Do it now.
Yeah.
And I must drive everyone mad. I know I do.
I want it now!
Yeah. Why haven't you done
I
it
want
yet?
it right now! But
I know I am like that. And
Yeah.
It takes something like this and I'm like, yeah, that's me.
that's me, yeah.
I'd annoy myself. If I was recruiting and I turned up for an interview, I'd be like, oh God, no, she's driving me mad.
Just chatting back.
She would.
Patience is a big thing people definitely need to work on. The final thought I'll give you is both, you know, get obsessed, which is, you know, you've got to work hard, get obsessed with it, but you've got to be persistent. You know, that is one of the biggest things that people forget, is that, you know, when you're passionate about what you do, you can...
We're holding it up.
When you're passionate about what you do, you can be really persistent with it.
I
So
feel like
get
a
your
game
passion
show
in
host.
place.
You're like the
You're
girl
not,
who goes like that.
you're just showing your makeup up. Ta-da. Beautiful. Guys, have a great day. Apply these. Remember what they are. Write them down. Carry them around. Look at them. Whatever it is. Tweet me. Let me know how you get on with them. At Jon_Covey. Join me at the Ash as usual. And write these down. Patience, persistent, and perspiration. Go out. Make it happen.
Hang on.
Oh.
And if anyone's got any recommendations for a really great iPhone holder that you can mount into your car, please let us know.
Yeah, fantastic. And Mike, don't forget to send us that commission, because we've been talking about the wonderfulness. See you later.